So the question is, do you have to be happy to write a happy song? Do you have to be sad to write a sad song? A la Almost Famous. I don't think you have to be happy to write a happy song or sad to write a sad song, but it helps. So when I sit down to write a song, I get an idea in my head. What do I want this song to be about? And then I take that idea and I start rolling with it. I start writing as much as I can down. And while you're doing that, you're figuring out what emotions are you going through, or what emotions are the character you're writing about going through. And so when you actually go to write the lyrics, or when you go and write the music, you access those emotions. It's not always that way. Sometimes you're genuinely sad or genuinely happy, and you just pick up an instrument, and what comes out, comes out. And then there's the times where you're writing with intention. Let's say you're writing in a band situation like I do, where the bands come together. We're trying to figure out, okay, what kind of song are we writing here? What kind of genre is it? And then we go ahead and we write the song. And a lot of times, the song that we write in the band will end up influencing me as to whether it's happy or sad or whatever it ends up being, because I'll feel those emotions through the music, and that informs the song. And then every once in a while, of course, there's the juxtaposition attitude where you kind of take the song and let's say it sounds really happy, but you put sad lyrics to it. I believe I've heard other musicians say they take that approach, especially when it came to grunge music. Grunge music, they would often say, this is happy sounding songs with sad or angry lyrics. So I don't think there are any set rules to writing a song that you have to be happy to write a happy song or sad to write a sad song. But I do think that you'll access those emotions when you need to. It's the same thing as when you perform those songs. You might feel really happy before you go and perform a song, but once you start performing it, you get taken to that zone of sadness or anger, whatever the song is. Regardless of the emotion you're feeling at the present, you become that emotion when you're performing that song. So it's the same thing as writing. You become that emotion while you're writing the song. I also think it's important to remember that as a songwriter, or if you're making movies or books or any kind of storytelling, the object is kind of to manipulate your audience into feeling the way you want them to feel, right? Like when you're creating a painting, you're still doing it authentically, and you're painting that painting because it's a way you're feeling, but you're also wanting to convey that to the viewer so that they feel the emotions you want them to feel. That's the idea behind all of the art that's out there. And of course, if it comes from an authentic place, then they're more likely to authentically feel what you're hoping they feel. But the whole craft of doing art is to convey your emotions in a way that other people can feel them. And I think that's an important truth that we don't always discuss. I hope that answers your question. Appreciate you very much. Thank you.